Hey everybody, Ian Lee here. Hope y'all are doing well. In this video, I want to explore, I was working this morning as I was practicing on some contrary motion through Barry Harris's scale of chords, or one of them at least. And I was just thinking, I love practicing what Thomas Eccles calls the elevator. It's really great stuff going through a whole scale in the elevator sequence. But then I realized, I'm not doing enough kind of smaller movements with that. I'm not really doing other things with it that I think would be cool to do. And I decided to try, I've been playing with drop 2 and 4 a little more because I'm really unfamiliar with those voicings and I want to get better at them. So I decided to run drop 2 and 4 into drop 3, back into drop 2 and 4, and create an exercise that's based around the scale of chords. So I'm playing with B7 flat 5 scale of chords right now. So that would look like this: drop 2 and 4. And then, okay. So I came up with this thing this morning where I was going drop 2 and 4. I'm just going up the scale, and then I'll go back down. And I move to drop 3 as I go to the second degree of the scale. Second degree in the bass, that is. And then I stay on drop 2 and 3 as I move up to the third degree in the bass. And then I go back down to drop 2 and 4 for the second degree. And then I play drop 2 and 4 again on the first degree. So that gives us this cool little melody. And the bass just goes. So what we essentially have is this great, let's see. Really cool stuff, really fun, really pretty. And then of course you can take these things up the scale. That's I think it's one of the things that I'm just starting to unlock for myself in these ideas. So I can start that same concept out, but on the second scale degree. That is, the bass is in the second degree of the scale, because every voice is on a different degree of the scale. You got to think about these things. It's good to think about these things. So I'm going to be specific in my terminology here for myself and for you. So I'm in drop 2 and 4. I'm on the diminished chord that starts with the bass in the second degree in the bass rather. And I'm going to go like this, and I'm going to go to drop 3. Okay, and then I'm going to go drop 3 again here, and then back down to drop 2 and 4. Sorry. And then, because I was a little sloppy, but I'll try it again. I just started playing with this morning. And then we're gonna go, and then, dang. It's a little tricky, still working on it, but I think you get the idea at this point. Again, the inspiration for this comes from a few different places. There's a great My Music Masterclass through a wonderful website. Nobody's ever heard of them. And it's a Pasquale Grasso. It's it's a recording of a live stream he did for My Music Masterclass. And he talks about doing some of the things we might do for single note lines, doing those exercises, playing in thirds, doing something where we might go kind of those kinds of ideas, but harmonizing them, doing them in chords. So doing all the same stuff that you would do in single notes, but in chords. So if you listen to the original line, if I'm down here, I mean, that could be a great single note exercise. Da, 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 da. And then and then right? Of course, I did it horizontally there. We could do it in position or whatever we want to do it in. Do 2 notes per string, etc., 3, 4, whatever. But I've been really focusing on wanting to do scale exercises, at least on my guitar, harmonized, and figuring out ways to do that. And there's so many ways to practice this, especially as we kind of learn more about Barry's concepts and thinking, and watching other people who have been doing it a long time, and just getting different ideas from different places. It's just really, really fun stuff. And of course, knowing this elevator idea better that Thomas Eccles has proposed in terms of Barry's contrary motion, and then being able to go, okay, well, I'll make small motions. I don't want to just practice the whole elevator every time, which is great. It gets the idea in my hand. But, you know, if I'm playing a song, it might be more practical that I'll be going from drop 2, 4 to drop 3 for a little bit, and then back down. And then what's happening here too is I'm creating melody. And to me, that's very pretty. Let's see. And then not only that, but I'm getting practice in for these voicings, which I'm still uncomfortable with, and switching to drop 2, 4 to drop 3. I mean, what does that feel like? Can I make that transition smoothly between these chords? So right there, my fingers are wanting to go to a drop 2, 4 right here, but that's not it. It's so taking notice of little things like that in the right hand, or whatever you're doing, you're playing with a pick or however that works. But it's giving me a lot of opportunities to hash out a lot of things while exercising my own creativity, which I think is important as we explore and practice and play music. I think you should always bring play into your practice and practice into your play. They shouldn't be 2 different things. Ideally, you know, they should be mixed and matched accordingly. So anyways, I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. It's November the 28th today. And yeah, I'll talk to you all soon. Thanks for watching.